So first of all, you're a dickhead for clicking on this video. That's the first thing. Listen. So I'm actually going to be legitimately discussing the what's the word? Just the vernacular around the word nigger in general. That was a warm up. How'd you do? I'm definitely going to be saying it a lot in this video, so you got to get used to it. Okay, that was okay. Loosen up. So we're primarily going to be talking about the two main forms, nigger and then like nigga. And there's a lot of power behind the first one. There's a lot of implied historical power behind it. I don't think much of it is there anymore. Why would it be? What do you mean? Because it's like that was okay. So here's what is said. It was a word that was used specifically to demean black people years ago, right? It's like nigger, like you know, you're the worst thing ever on the planet, whatever. Very often, I feel like. So first of all, here's my argument. Anybody can be a nigger. First of all. One. And two, should I keep doing this video? Oh my god, bro. You have to hear me out. In places where it is used, that of which I have heard, nigger can apply to any skin tone. Now, it used to be just black people, because at the time they were just low on the caste system, right? Now it's a little looser. It's just looser. From what I be hearing, all right. This is my experience. It's mostly so okay. Also, there are people who use it specifically for black people. Yes, fine, we can agree. But more so than before, it's looser. It's going everywhere. It's just flying around. Fucking can't put it in a cage. Okay. My point earlier, I do think it's lost a little bit of the power. Because, like, you're not hearing it that often. I'm definitely not. I don't think a lot of people are. Whenever I ask someone, like, okay, what racial injustice have you experienced? Like, well, I guess that's different. What racist experience can you recall? Like, okay, somebody called me a nigger in a Walmart parking lot. Wow. You know? It ruined your day. You're a pussy? No? I mean, you're not even a little bit of a pussy? I mean, come on. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, sure, hurt your feelings, but like, dude, come on. Dude, it's not that bad. I think it's definitely lost. So it would be worse if somebody called you a nigger and then like did something and then boom, like changed the trajectory of your life with the word. There'd be so much more power behind it, which is what it used to happen. But now I think, you know, that is not happening as much, okay? At least not to the degree that it was. I think we can agree on that. So it's lost a bit of its power, argument one, and word one, okay? Maybe I'll have a later argument in the video. Okay, all right. Jeez, this is a hairy topic. Fuck. So, nigga is used primarily between brown people. It doesn't even have to be black people. A lot of debate between if Latinos and Hispanics are allowed to say it. Personally, I don't really give a shit. I think if you do give a shit, you're a fucking loser, low-key. Like, who fucking cares? Anyways, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to fight them? No. So, like, you know what I'm saying? That's also a thing. It's just like, what the fuck? What are you going to do now that you're mad? It's like, you're mad, what next? Now, what's next? What is next? Nothing? The book ends at mad? Stop. Stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. You're not going to do shit. Stop. White guy says the N-word, stop it. You're not. Unless you're a gangster, but you're probably fucking not. So there's no point. If you're not going to do anything about them saying it, there's no point in getting mad in the fucking first place. There's no point. All right? Okay. Argument 2. So there's a question that a lot of people are probably wondering. Why can't this specific race say the N-word? Why can this race? So here's the thing. I'm going to explain it to you if you can't say it and you're wondering why, this is why. So imagine you and I formulated this earlier, so this should make sense. Imagine you and your friends, you and your boys, like the boys, right? Do this thing, whatever your guy thing is. You drink, play cards, Super Mario Smash Brothers, whatever your thing is, and you have this joke that you repeat, or that always comes up when you're doing that shit, right? And then you get this friend that hears you make the joke and then tries to make it, and it doesn't. There's no chance that lands. That's the same thing, okay? It's the same, just, you know what I'm saying? Wish it wasn't the case. Now, there's some people who could definitely pull it off. There's people that do it with confidence. I had a friend of mine. He knows who he is if he was watching these videos. There's a good friend of mine. I like this guy. But he would only say the N-word when he was drunk, which means that he needed the confidence to say it, which was weird. It was just weird. And he didn't fit in the group of, like, that friend. He wasn't in that cohort. Right? So I was just like, hey, it's either say it all the time or don't say it, because you're really ripping it when you're a couple shots deep. It's a lot. That was kind of what I was saying. I don't think I was being a pussy. It was just weird. It's just like, either say it all the time, don't give a fuck, don't care, right? That's fair. Just say it all the time, whatever. But don't have to have the confidence to say it. You know what I mean? It's just, whatever. I don't think it's that serious. Maybe I don't know. I've definitely noticed when I see him, he has to like focus on not saying it. I don't really think I care. I don't know. Maybe I was tight about something that week, and it was just like, dude, can you shut the fuck up with the N-word? I don't know. But I really don't think I care that much. It was just one-off. Whatever. Dude, if you're watching this, it's cool. I don't hate you or anything. But, yeah. What else? So, as I've gotten older, the use of it has gone up. The second one, not the first one. I haven't used the first one in public before. I don't think a lot of people plan on it. There's been a couple times where it's come out. Did you ever see that shit where it's like streamers say, who cares what you do when you're alone? I don't. I don't want to know what you do when you're alone. You're probably fucking weird. I definitely am. So I know you're weird because I'm weird. So I fucking don't care what you do when you're alone. But it's just like, try your best. So what I'm saying is, have you ever seen those streamers where it's like, if like people are live streaming and shit, you can just say whatever, Freudian slip, what's on your mind, just boop, 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 nigger, damn. And then they got to go and apologize, and it's like, there's a 100, and they'll lie. They'll be like, I don't say it when I'm alone in my room. Stop it. Stop. It's fine. Just own it. Stop it. I'm not saying everybody does, but it's like, if you do, just, who cares? They'll cap hard as fuck and be like, some streamer will I don't know, shoot some kid in some game, nigger, damn it! Now he has to go, apologize, shut the stream off. It's so fucking funny. It's just such a thing. It's such a funny thing that you have to like publicly apologize for like a slip like that. It's so funny. It's just the funniest thing. I don't know. Because imagine you do that and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna lose a little bit of livelihood for a while. I made a mistake. I made a boo boo. I fucked up talking. Damn, that sucks. Definitely feel for those guys. But do not lie to us and say that you don't say that when you're alone. We know. It's fine. Again, not everybody does it, but if you're slipping and doing it, you're definitely doing it. So. The N-word. I feel like you gotta try and say every word once, just to feel what it feels like. Yeah. Why do the two worst words have G's in the middle? What is that about? Faggot and nigger both have like, those are like I feel like some of the worst things you can call people. And Well, I guess, what about kike? There's not that many Jews in comparison to, like, at least visually. It's easy to identify a black person, so it's like, boom. And then sometimes easy to identify gay people, so it's like, sometimes they just roll off the tongue. For some people, I guess, that might be it. But anyways, the two worst words have two G's in the middle. What the fuck is that about? Was this planned? Did nigger and faggot, like, were they released on the same date? Or was one so successful that they tried to make, the sequel with a couple letters around? Do they both have 6? Yeah. What the fuck is that about? It was definitely planned. It's interesting. Why? The question is there psychology behind the 2 G's in the middle and 6-letter combination? Can it make up another word? Let's make one up. Let's make one up. Well, what are our options? Okay. What should I call it? Racism. Beautiful. So let's start with 2 G's. M-O. So here's what we have. There's usually a vowel, right? So how are they structured? Nigger, faggot. Yeah, so vowel, it's like consonant, vowel, GG, vowel, consonant. Consonant, vowel, GG. Wow, apparently that's a successful formula. So here's what we'll do. Try and follow that. Let me just do this. Fuck it. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is funny. GG. Let's try out a couple here. So A, E, I, O, U. Sometimes Y. Nah, fuck that. A, E, I, O, U. This might take a while. Kegger? Stupid. This is stupid. You pigget? No, this is a bad idea. Dog it. This is harder than I thought. I give up.